It's time to run and gun with the Lakin High Broncs as they take to the hardwoods for another action-packed basketball game. Welcome to Lakinsports.com and Lakin Broncs Sports on YouTube for the live video coverage of Lakin High Broncs basketball. Brett and Sandy Hendricks want to thank the wonderful sponsors who make this live webcast possible. The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank. The Agency of Lakin and Garden City, Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Shorty's 2 Cafe, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. To the courtside we now go with the longtime voice of the Lakin Broncs, Mr. Brad Hendricks.
Welcome back to Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for Game 2 here tonight. In our first game, the Lady Broncs losing to Goodland by the score of 61-20. Lady Broncs fall to 7-5 on the season. And now we concentrate on the boys' game. The Goodland Cowboys 4-9 on the year under fifth-year head coach Mike Dahl. Goodland coming off a win in the 7th place game at the Colby Orange and Black Classic on Saturday. And of course, the Broncs 9-2 on the season, coming off a huge win at the High Plains League tournament on Saturday. The Broncs, three-peat winners of the High Plains League tournament. Cowboys come in averaging 41.2 points per game. Broncs come in averaging just under 71 points per contest. Excuse me. Goodland shoots 34% from the field. The Broncs 42% from the field. Free throws, Goodland with the slight advantage at 66% as a team. And the Broncs at 63.5. And the rebounds, advantage Broncs. Lakin averaging 31 rebounds per game to Goodland's 26 rebounds per contest. I'm not sure how Goodland will start tonight. Of course, we know how the Broncs will start. Been the same starting lineup all season long. So let's go ahead and present that starting lineup for Nate Schmidt's Lakin Broncs. Coach Schmidt in his 8th year at the helm of the Broncs. The assistant coach is Matt Heidman, Taylor Lovelady, and Bryce Simon. These two teams met 1 month ago with the Broncs beating Goodland in the 3rd place contest in the Goodland topside tip-off. Lakin defeating the Cowboys by the score of 72-44. Here's the starting lineup. Wearing number 3, a 5'9 senior, Servando Gonzalez. Servando averaging 24 points per game, shooting 72% from the free throw line to lead the Broncs. Wearing number 5, a 5'10 junior, just under a half point per game, but pulling down 4 rebounds per game, Pablo Areola. Wearing number 11, a 6'2 senior, averaging just a hair under 21 points per game and 9.5 rebounds per game, Alan Martinez. We were talking to Coach Schmidt earlier. He said Alan is averaging a double-double. So I don't know if his stats maybe have a few more rebound totals, but I get it off huddle just like they do. So Allen right at a double-double, if not on it. Wearing number 13, a 5'10 senior, Connor Hudson averages 9 points per game, 1.5 rebounds per contest. And wearing number 24, a 6'3 freshman, 9.8 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, Coulter Oldham. The two players off the bench, Adric Gomez-Escabel, a 5'9 freshman, averages 2 points per game, and Eric Munson, a 6-foot freshman, averages just under 3 points per contest. And those are the main 7 for the Broncs that will see action here tonight. The Broncs in the road purple uniforms, black letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Of course, Goodland will be in the home whites here in the Max Jones Fieldhouse. While we have a chance, we're going to break off and take a break and let you hear from some of the many great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports U2 possible. Without their generosity, we couldn't do it without them. And we hope that each one of you will take the time to thank them for all they do. We'll be back right after this.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You can lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We're at the Max Jones Fieldhouse for our game number 2, the Broncs and the Cowboys. And we're going to break. They're going to do the national anthem once again before our boys contest here tonight. So as soon as the public address announcer is done with his announcements, we will break for the national anthem. And another nice job by the choir from Goodland High School. Now we're set for our starting lineups.
And now it's time to meet our starting lineups. First for our visitors from Lakin. A 5'9" senior for Zervando Gonzalez. A 5'10" junior by Pablo Ariolo. A 6'2" senior for Levick, Alan Martinez. A 5'10" senior number 13, Connor Hudson. And a 6'3" freshman number 24, Coulter Oldham. Head coach for the Lakin Broncs is Nick Schmidt. He's assisted by Matt Heitman, Taylor Loveland, and Bryce Simon.
And the lights turn off for the introduction of the home team, Goodland Cowboys. Nice arena for the effects of these types of introductions, Jared. Pretty cool. Traditional scoreboard hanging from the center of the arena. But this is one of the few famous roundhouses left in the state of Kansas. I love coming here for a ball game. This place has a lot of history. It's an older facility and always a lot of fun. This is a great place to watch a basketball game. Starting lineup for Goodland, wearing number 2, a 6-foot sophomore, Cole Linton. Linton averages 4.5 points a game. Wearing number 3, a 6-foot senior, averaging 5 points per contest, Matt Nemechek. Wearing number 10 is Noah Chanette, a 6'3 sophomore, averaging just over 8 points per game. Wearing number 11, Lincoln Cure, a 6'4 freshman, averaging just over 3 per game. And the 5th starter, wearing number 13, a 6'5 junior, averaging just over 7 points per game, Devontae Hardy. Once again, the Bronx and Cowboys met just over a month ago, with the Bronx claiming 3rd place in the Goodland Topside Tip-Off back in December. Bronx in the road purple uniforms will be going from our left to our right in this first half. To tip it off, Colter Oldham and Devontae Hardy. I'm Brett Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball. I want to bring in Jared Hendricks, our color analysis, and our producer tonight. The tip is controlled by Hardy and the Cowboys. Linton to Hardy off the elbow. Bounce pass in the paint. Turnaround shot good by Noah Chanette, the sophomore. A very young basketball team are the Goodland Cowboys. And I guess you would say the Bronx are a young basketball team as well, but they're led by 3 seniors. Allen, the runner on the baseline, won't go. The rebound comes off to Nemechek. Nemechek races up the far side. In the corner, Linton drives, cross-court pass near side. Up top, Lincoln Cure, the 3, off the glass, got it.
Short.
Bronx fire from 3 on the other end. Pablo tries to keep it inbounds for the Bronx, and he steps on the inline. So Goodland with a quick 5-0 lead on the Bronx. Bronx with full court pressure on the inbounds. Lincoln Cure with it. Up the floor to Matt Nemechek. Nemechek across the timeline. Bronx looking to trap, and it's stolen away by Servando. Pass up the floor intended for Colter, knocked away by Nemechek. And I'll tell you what, even a seamstress isn't going to thread that needle.
Well, it bounced right off his face. I bet it didn't feel too good.
I would imagine not, but I'll tell you what, if that ball was to make it through there, it would have been a miracle, because there was very little opening there at all. Cross-court pass to Allen, who has it on the wing. Top of the key, wide open. Allen with the 3, it's short. Servando with the follow and puts it back in. Nice follow on the shot by Servando. Caught me off guard, because I just didn't see him even in the paint.
Yep.
And the Bronx force a turnover in the backcourt. Manny Gonzalez into the lineup for Goodland. Manny, a 5'10 sophomore, averaging just a hair under 9 points per game. He grabs just under 3 rebounds per contest. Goodland in a 3-2 zone against the Bronx. Allen hands it off to Pablo. Up to Servando, gives it up to Connor. Fires from the right side. Bounces off the rim, won't go. Oldham with the putback, he's fouled. And will go to the line to shoot 2. Might be on Devontae Hardy, and it is his first. Colter Oldham at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Hits the first one, second opportunity upcoming. Got them both. Cuts it to a 1-point lead. Hudson with the loose ball. Long outlet pass near side to Allen. Top of the key. Long range three. Serve. Got it. Servando with the long three. And the Bronx on top. Their first lead. Servando already with 5. Jeanette with it. Hands it off to Manny Gonzalez. Gonzalez out near the timeline. Defense. Pressure by Alan Martinez. Linton with it, gives it up to Hardy. Hardy, spin move in the paint, and he walked with it. Bronx forced a turnover. Goodland started the contest with the first 5 points of the game. The Bronx have answered with a 7-0 run. Servando with the head fake. Ball fake, works it to Connor. Over to Allen. Oldham in the paint, taken away by Jeanette. Jeanette just took it right off his hand, and a steal by Connor Hudson. Pass to Allen, and an offensive foul called against Alan Martinez. Adria Gomez-Escobar into the lineup for the Bronx. Just under 5 minutes to play in this first quarter. Nemechek to inbound for the Cowboys. Finds Linton. Races up the far side. All the way in the paint. Hits the layup. Cole Linton takes it coast to coast with no resistance whatsoever. And Goodland with the ball back. We are tied at 7. Pass near side to Hardy. To Jeanette. Linton with the 3 left side. That is long off the glass. And a rebound to Servando. Servando sprints it up the floor. Allen, long range 3. Got it. Allen with the 3. Pass up the floor. Picked up by Oldham in the backcourt. Servando steps through the paint. Shot blocked by... It said last touch off Servando?
Yeah.
I thought Jeanette blocked it, but it must have been right back down off the hands of Servando. I guess.
Nope.
I don't understand that one. But Servando really didn't have a reaction or anything, so, maybe so. Maybe just off the side of his hand or something. I don't know. Pass into the corner. Noah Jeanette with it. Dribbles out on the wing. Hands it off to Lincoln Kier. Kier from the corner hits the 3. Bronx bench wanted a push off by Kier. I'm not so sure that they shouldn't have gotten the call, but it wasn't called, and we're tied at 10. Hudson from the corner. That is short off the front of the rim. Battling for the rebound. And off the fingertips of Allen. Goodland inbounds on the right baseline. Cole Linton with it, raises up past the defense, kicks it in the corner. Brady Brumbaugh, a 6-foot freshman in the lineup. Long 3 out front, missed. Brumbaugh with the rebound. Gonzalez out front, gives it up to Linton. Brumbaugh from the corner, back out on the wing to Gonzalez. Good defense by the Bronx. Oh. Allen will be called for the foul, and that's his second foul. Eric Munson into the lineup for the Bronx. Allen will have to go to the bench with 2 early fouls. Devontae Hardy back into the lineup for the Cowboys. Long lob underneath. Munson able to knock it away from Hardy. And the Bronx go the other way. Servando hesitates. Gets it to Adric. Oldham thought about the three. Brumbaugh with the defense. Connor with it out front to Servando. Ball fake, three. Off the back iron, won't go. Munson with the rebound, hands it off to Oldham. The Bronx will reset it. So already 2 good plays by Eric Munson off the bench. Got the steal on one end and the offensive rebound on the other. Goodland with a good defense, keeping the Bronx. Oh, Servando, the floater over Hart. He went to the floor, but he hit it. He's got 7. And the Bronx force another Cowboy turnover. And Allen back into the lineup. Eric Munson back off the floor, but I'll tell you, he did a good job for the minute or two he was in. Well, no, they're going to leave. They're going to
keep him.
Adric is off. Hudson with it, cross court to Allen. Gives it up to Munson. I thought he was going to fire. Spin move, drives, walked with it.
Yep.
Then it goes back to Goodland with 1:41 to go in the first. These two teams met back in December. It was a 28-point Bronx win. Tonight, a little bit different story. They lead, but only by 2 here in the first quarter. Brumbaugh, 3 from the corner, off the front iron, won't go. Hardy with the offensive rebound, and a foul called.
Not shooting.
Yeah, they're going to call him shooting, but he was looking at Lincoln Kier on the other side of the paint. Foul goes to Eric Munson. That's his first. Devontae Hardy to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Hardy on the season a 58% free throw shooter. Right-hander shot, too strong. Noah Chenette back into the lineup for the Cowboys. Also in for Goodland is Gentry Deeds. Hardy missed them both. Rebound to Servando. Excuse me, was it Servando or was it Allen? I know Servando had it coming up the near side. Step back, 3, that's an air ball. Allen with the rebound, but a push by Gentry Deeds. That's his first. Pablo back into the lineup to inbound for the Bronx. Servando skips out long to receive it. Allen with it. Looking to go on Gonzalez. Now out to Servando. They work it quickly around the arc. Head fake. Servando went to the free throw line, but Goodland doing a good job of cutting the drive off. Pass to Hudson in the corner. 3, good! Connor Hudson with the 3. Nice kick pass. And the Bronx with their biggest lead at 5. And another turnover. Good defense by the Bronx in the backcourt. Third 3 already in the first quarter. Bronx with their biggest lead at 15. Servando with the inbounds, holds it out near the timeline. Now the referee starts the count. Works it left side to Martinez. Bronx are going to work it now, 20 seconds to go in the quarter. And the Bronx put it in motion with 13 seconds left. Oldham over to Martinez. Nice hesitation move underneath Servando. Back to Allen, layup, good! Nice give and go by the Bronx. Servando for one, was way too far under to make anything happen there, but the nice trailer by Allen after the pass, and he was able to lay it in. And with that basket, that takes us to the end of the first quarter. Bronx on a 10-0 run. They lead it 17-10. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball live from Goodland on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
When you choose a bank, you're investing your trust in a group of people who will be handling your hard-earned money. You look to them for expertise in financing your dream home and your teenager's first car, purchasing farm equipment, or expanding your business. At Kearney County Bank, we're invested in a community we believe in. Let us be your choice in community banking. Visit KearneyCountyBank.com or come by 221 North Main Street in Lakin or Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank, 1910 East Marion, Garden City, and see what our staff can do for you. The Kearney County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
17-10, the Bronx lead it after one period of play. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. And we want to thank Bianca Haraiza on our camera tonight. She did a great job in the championship game Saturday night from Garden City Community College. And doing a good job tonight as well. We'll be Lakin basketball as we start our second quarter. Hudson, Gonzalez, Martinez, Oldham, and Ariola, the original starting five on the floor for Lakin. Oldham in the low block, hits it off the glass.
I was about to say, Connor needs to get out of there. He was holding that screen a little long, but barely got that one off.
Bronx now leading it by 9. Jeanette, spin move. They get it outside the arc. Nemechek with it. Has to go back to Cole Linton. Now Gonzalez top of the key. Lob inside. Hardy. Eye off the glass, won't go. I thought he walked with it before I thought he did on the turn, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Colter Oldham with the foul. That's his first, 4th team foul. Devontae shooting 2. The only one to the line tonight so far for the Cowboys. And hits the first one. He missed his first 2.
Yeah, I think it's getting even colder over here by this door.
It's chilly, isn't it?
Feels way worse than the other game.
Lincoln Kier back in the lineup for the Cowboys. Hardy hit both free throws. That stopped a 9-0 Bronx run. Lakin basketball, under 7.5 to go first half. On the left wing, Martinez back out top to Servando. Connor running baseline. Catches from the corner. 3 off the flat of the rim, won't go. Pablo, nice job tipping that rebound out to Servando. Allen looking to drive over to Pablo. Bobbles, but gathers it back in. Allen spins away from the defender. Bounce past Oldham. Steps back in, won't get it. He gets the rebound back, and he's fouled on the putback. Good work underneath by Colter.
Keeping it alive.
Colter ended up just more wide open than he was expecting to be on that first attempt. Both defenders just kind of drifted off of him. But good work underneath. Foul, I didn't catch the foul. Colter free throw is short.
10, I believe. That's what they got on the board.
Oh, they did put it up there. Okay, I looked up there and I didn't see it. Now they got it. Noah Shanat with the foul. Oldham second free throw, got it. Colter 3 for 4 from the stripe. He's got 5 points. Lincoln Kier, cross court to Nemechek. Gonzalez with it in the corner. Gives it up to Shanette. Shanette stops from 17, won't go. Ball loose. Pablo runs it down, gives it up to Servando. Martinez long from the left side. Got it. Long 3 by Allen. It's good. Allen and Servando both with long-range 3s so far in this contest. The Bronx lead it now by 11, their biggest of the half. And a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. 6:21 to go first half. Bronx starting to pull away. They lead it 23-12.
You know what? Something we haven't seen really this game or girls game. There's 3 lines on this court too, but it seems like these teams are more comfortable, I guess. I don't know, maybe Garden taught them a lesson, or if having a darker sidelines and a baseline kind of helps them out tonight, but haven't seen anyone close to that call tonight.
Yeah, and we commented, I thought about that earlier in this contest, well, even during the Lady Bronx game, because, we pointed out to each other Saturday during the tournament in Garden, it just seemed like the lines were screwing up the shooters, but we saw the trouble more on the the sidelines when they were taking that step towards the basket. They were stepping on the sidelines. So, but no, you're right. It has not been an issue at all tonight.
Maybe it's just the darker lines helping everyone out tonight.
And like you said, our teams should have been used to it. Goodland basketball, pass tipped, but controlled by Jeanette. Gonzalez thought about the 3 out front. Now we'll put it on the floor. Now dribble off his foot. Hudson with the loose ball up the floor. Coulter wisely kicks it back out. Long pass near side Servando. Stops from the free throw line. That is short. Cole Linton with the rebound for the Cowboys. Pass up the floor to Jeanette. To Manny Gonzalez. Dribbles near side, hands it off to Noah Jeanette. Off the screen from Lincoln Kier. Kier in the paint. Over to Brumbaugh. 3 from the corner. In and out won't go. Allen with the rebound for the Bronx. Scoop this to Servando. Servando looking to drive. Now takes it to the paint. Reaches in, but a foul called. Well, I thought Servando was limping there for a minute when he got up, but he's okay. That foul will go against Lincoln Kier. That's his first. And the thing about it is, Servando had no chance to put up a shot to get it to go. He was under the rim, but you know what? You still try to do it just to get the foul. Draw that foul.
Yeah, he made the effort, and it's going to pay off here.
Adric back in the lineup for Lakin. Devontae Hardy back in the lineup for Goodland. Because you looked at that shot by Servando, it was right off the bottom of the rim. There was no room to get it up and over. Servando hit both free throws. Leading away with 9 for the Bronx. It's a 13-point Lakin lead, their biggest of the half. Gonzalez works it across the timeline against Martinez. Now drives in the paint. Brumbaugh near corner 3. Bouncing around, won't go. Lincoln Kier with the rebound, but a foul on the near side. Lakin will get a push underneath. That'll be on Adric. Uncle Eric probably taught him that one.
Wouldn't doubt that one at all.
Linton pass out front, nearly stolen by Servando, but Brumbaugh with it. The runner from 14, Brumbaugh misses. Oldham with the rebound for Lakin. Servando pulls up long range and an air ball. And it'll go back to Goodland.
I don't know how that one wasn't a foul. He was completely on top of him after he shot, trying to keep his balance.
Near side, Lincoln Kier with it. Gives it off to Gonzalez. 3, in and out, won't go. Servando with the rebound, races up the far side, now stops. Allen top the key. Now over to Servando, back to Allen. Allen almost wasn't ready for that one. Allen with another long range 3 and another air ball. I thought it really was. It had the distance just off the mark.
A little right.
Yeah. Manny Gonzalez with it. Gives it up to Kier. Kier from the left side. Off the back rim. Goodland has gone cold. The Bronx are missing an opportunity here to just blow this thing open.
Yeah, Bronx are lucky that they aren't able to hit a shot here in the second quarter.
Bronx missing their last 2 threes, and they could have blown this thing open. On the block, Oldham with it, gives it up to Allen. Allen backs out on the wing, looking to drive, and he does. The foul on Lincoln Kier. His second. 5th team foul on Goodland.
That play looks a little familiar. I think I might have ran that one back in high school. Heck, I think we ran it back in middle school too.
So which side was that on? Were you the one causing the foul, or?
I was down low.
Oh, okay. You were probably the guy hacking out front.
I was the guy setting the screen.
Adric traveled from the corner.
Yep, I was the one setting the screen, so our post would score.
Got to thinking about that today. It's hard to believe you've been out of high school almost 5 years now.
Yeah, I know. Don't even bring it up.
You got a long ways to catch me how many I've been out of high school.
Yeah, that's true. There we go.
Eric Munson draws another charge. I'm going to have to get on and see what the charge totals are for these guys this year.
You can look at my papers. I got them all.
No, I mean for the season, though.
I know. You can look at every paper. And
Oh,
you'll see
well,
them.
it's already added up on Huddle. I'll let them do the work for me.
Mine's probably more on.
It could be. Servando up top in the paint, kicks it back out to Allen. Left wing three, that's long off the glass. Bronx are just going to have to scoot in. That's all there is to it.
See, that's something I was about to say. If they wouldn't have gotten that charge, I think that would have been the first half that the Bronx haven't gotten a charge.
You could be right. Bronx get
Which
one, yeah.
I don't keep them on halves, but I think
Yeah.
that would have been right.
Brady Brumbaugh loses it out of bounds. Goes back to the Bronx. Little contact underneath, nothing called. 2:50 to play in the first half. Bronx on top, 25-12. Allen out to Servando. That three's off the back iron. Noah Chanette with the rebound. Pass up the floor. Hardy got behind the defense, but nice job by Adric to kick that away. Brumbaugh with the three. We've got a foul underneath.
I think he's going to call it on Chakey.
I think that's on Adric. And it is. Another push on a rebound.
I didn't even see him try for it.
6th team foul. You got Eric with one foul or two?
Eric's got
Okay,
one.
I had him for two, so there's where I was off. Hardy stops, hits it off the glass. From the left side, Allen into the corner. Hudson catch and shoot
Man,
off the
short.
front of the rim. The Bronx have gone ice cold from three-point range. Up the floor.
Great
Cole
defense.
Linton with it. And good defense, like you said. Lakin will come away with the rebound.
Straight up just made it a hard shot for him.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oldham in the paint, back out to Servando. Servando stops in the paint from 14, got it. And a timeout on the floor called by Lakin. 30-second timeout. Bronx back on top by 13, matching their biggest of the half. We're back on the air Monday as Syracuse comes to town and make up from an earlier postponement. It will be nice to be back in the friendly confines of the Lakin Middle School gym. You know, Garden City was not too far from home for 3 days last week, but it'll be nice to stay home at Lakin for a couple games. Goodland basketball. Gonzalez up the far side. Behind the back dribbles, cleared the defense. Hands it off to Chanette. Chanette looking to drive, gives it back to Gonzalez. Cross-court pass near side to Matt Nemechek. Chanette spin move up top to Hardy. Ball knocked away by Allen. Servando was looking to run, but tripped up by Hardy. And Servando will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Foul is on Devontae Hardy. That's his second. No, they said first. I've got him for 2.
Taking back into the Cowboys lineup, Lakin Fury, replacing Devontae Hardy.
Okay. And I've only got 6 Goodland fouls, and they've got 7 up there, so who knows. I will never claim to keep the free throws, fouls right. Servando gets the shooter's roll on the first free throw. Second opportunity coming up. Servando in double figures with 12. Now make it 13 as he hits both free throws. Bronx with their biggest lead at 15 points. Pressure in the backcourt. Gonzalez. Long pass up the floor. Lincoln Kier in the corner. Ball bouncing around. Kier comes up with it. Gonzalez out front. Walked with it.
I have Servando with only 11. He's only got 4 free throws here in the second quarter.
I've got 13.
I'm missing a bucket somewhere.
I've got him 6 here
So I must
in
have
this
missed
quarter.
him for a layup. Oh, he had that jumper, didn't he?
Coulter from the baseline missed. Somehow Lincoln Kier stole that away on the baseline, but he didn't ever establish his feet back in, I didn't think. 3 from the far corner by Linton. It's off the mark. Allen with the rebound.
Yeah, that's the one I missed. I missed that jumper that he had that barely fell in.
On the left side, Allen. Now to Servando. Right wing 3. Now he's on. Servando back on track with the 3. Bronx on top by 18 and another Lakin steal. Over to Servando. 25 seconds to go in the half. The Bronx will hold it for 1. Bronx with their biggest lead. Lead at 32-14. Now 10 seconds to go in the half. Kick to Connor. Corner 3, in and out, won't go. Gonzalez with the rebound, and he'll walk it off as the buzzer sounds. After a little bit of a slow start, the Bronx starting to get their rhythm. They lead it at the half by the score of 32-14, holding Goodland to just 4 points in that second quarter. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll look at the first half numbers, and we'll talk to Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway if we can track him down. I'm sure he's here somewhere, but we'll run him down. And if we don't, we'll think of something. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Shorty's Tooth Cafe, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsima, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Some presentations going on the floor, recognizing Sherman County residents and their charitable donations. But while they're doing that on the floor, we'll do our business here. We're at the half. The Bronx leading Goodland by the score of 32-14. First half numbers, first for Goodland, Lincoln Kier leading the way with 6, Devontae Hardy with 4, Cole Linton and Noah Chanette with 2 points apiece. Devontae Hardy 2 of 4 from the free throw line. The only trips to the line for Goodland in the first half. Scoring for the Bronx. Jared, we'll turn it over to you. Catch you off guard, but we'll get you in the game here.
Well, tonight for the Bronx, I mean, we got Servando leading the way with 16, Allen with 8, Coulter Oldham with 5, Connor with 3. Only for Bronx scoring in the first half. But the Bronx did take advantage of free throws tonight. They're 7 of 8 as of right now, so hopefully they can continue that into the second half.
Yeah, good shooting night for the Bronx from the free throw line. Bronx come out, had a 7-0 run in the first quarter. They led 17-10, but there was a stretch there. Even though the Lakin stretched their lead to 18, that's where we stand here at the half. Bronx kind of ran into a cold spell there about midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, and you know what? They overcame it. They slowed down, started realizing they need to play their game, and they figured out ways to score the basketball, and now shots are falling there right towards the second half, and hopefully that momentum will carry over into the second half.
And it seems like lately that's when the Bronx start to turn it up, when they get in the third quarter, and because during the High Plains League tournament, a couple slow starts for the Bronx in their quarterfinal and semifinal game, but once they got going, they were just fine. Lakin really not off to that slow a start tonight. Neither. I mean, it took a minute and a half to get on the board, but once they did, it's been all Lakin ever since. And these two teams met back in December. Lakin winning that one won it by 28. So Bronx, no trouble so far here tonight, but we still have another 16 minutes to go.
Coach.
Oh, Coach is on his way. Okay. We'll let him slide in, visit with him real quick. Hello, Coach. How are we?
I'm good. I was trying to hide from you.
You know what? You can hide. You can run, but you can't hide. We will find you. But no, hey, I appreciate you coming up and visiting with us. And, the thing about it is, coming into tonight, the Lady Bronx, hey, we're all human. We know what happened up here a month ago, the Lady Bronx losing that contest. But the thing I was looking forward to tonight, and, hey, Goodland is just a good basketball team, but I just wanted to see what Lakin could do. Of course, that was only game 2 of the season. Of course, the Lady Bronx are coming a long way from where they were a month ago.
Yeah, and I think there was still some things that were a carryover from that first game mentally for us. I felt like we did some better things, score 20 points as opposed to 12. We got some better looks, but we still made some turnovers that were, indecision because of a little bit of fear of who we're playing instead of just playing the game.
And the way they play defense, they have a great trapping, swarming defense. But it almost at times and we talked about it after the first meeting in December, is Goodland sped up the Lady Bronx enough that at times when there was no pressure, Lakin still sped themselves up anyway. And I felt that at times tonight they did that. And the turnovers was the biggest thing because, like you said, Lakin got looks, just didn't get enough of them.
No, and you're right. The part that does concern us a little bit is that speeding ourselves up. Exactly what you're talking about. We talked about at halftime and after the game is, sometimes they get in a hurry because they think they have to go make a play when there's no pressure on them. And I wasn't upset with some things that we did because I think we did a better job of handling their trap, handling their press. They didn't press us as much because we did a decent job against it. We didn't turn it over, and so they got out of it. I mean, that's a accomplishment. But yes, definitely there were a few things that we kind of fell into the same trap of just being a little bit fearful of what they were and what they were the first time against us.
Sammy tonight led the team with just 6 points, but problem with her tonight, battled some foul trouble, and one of them I think was a frustration foul underneath, but it's one of those games. She was in position. She had a couple block attempts. Unfortunately got called for the foul, but I thought she was she put herself in position tonight, but just didn't quite get the result.
Yeah, definitely, and to play limited minutes and still, be our leading scorer. We got some looks. I don't think we missed as many layups as we did the first time against them, but we also we sometimes kick the ball out when we should have been shooting it. And at least getting a shot up is better than trying to throw it up top and turning it over and giving them layups. Not having Tegan tonight also affected us.
Yes.
She had a really good game last game. Was our leading scorer against Elkhart, and then we were without her tonight. But some other girls had to step up and play some minutes, so hopefully they got some experience.
And that's another part of the game that it will come. But there was one time in the first half that, and I could tell by Jared's body language, he had the hands out, but Ann Sophie got a rebound underneath an offensive board. All she had to do is turn and put it right back up because Goodland, their defense had already shifted. It's one of those deals, and it'll come, but every basketball player, if you're on the floor, your first thought is always you got to look to score first.
Yeah.
And it always seems like sometimes, and you find it with a lot of young players, that it's like, I got the ball, got to get rid of it.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't screw up, I can't do this. No, look to score first. Hey, you've been around the basketball game enough.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, it's always, from middle school, you played in high school, you played Division I college basketball. I guarantee you, they always told you, look to score first.
Oh, definitely. And you have to look at the rim to at least get the defense to honor you, and then maybe you can find somebody that's open. But, overall, obviously, still not quite what we were hoping for, but there's something that we can go back and look at on film and say this was better than the first time. Every
opportunity you look at a chance to get better, and hopefully when you go back and look at it, the Lady Broncs can see it. The stretch now coming up, and I talked to Nate at halftime of the Lady Broncs game. You come out of the 3-day, the 3-game grind of a High Plains League tournament. Now you've been off a little bit for the week. 4 games in the next 8 days for the Lady Broncs, with back-to-back on Monday, Tuesday, and Monday is a rematch of the semifinal game in the High Plains League tournament. No, Tuesday's a rematch with Wichita County, but the Syracuse Lady Bulldogs, a very athletic team that'll get up and down the floor, but a lot of basketball to go here in the next 8 days.
Yeah, that little bit of break that we had is gone now, and we're not going to be able to practice very much this next week for sure. And 2 pretty important games league-wise, Monday and Tuesday, and still an opportunity to put ourselves in a position to give it a shot and see if we can take down Elkhart and get a league championship.
And the thing about it is, Elkhart's a couple weeks down the road, but for 16 minutes on Saturday, the Lady Broncs gave them everything they wanted and then some, but just didn't work out so much in the second half. But, Lakin, I believe, one league loss right now because of the game at Wichita County counted towards the league standings.
Is it the first one or the second one?
I think it's the first one unless they rotate how they do it. But I was thinking that it's the first one, but still the Lady Broncs in a position.
Yeah, even if no matter what, we have to beat Elkhart to give ourselves a chance at that. But if we take care of business with Syracuse, then we would have the head-to-head with Elkhart at least, and at least have a tie in there if there's a 3-way tie, I guess.
Well, and the Lady Broncs are accustomed to that because that's how it ended up last year, was a 3-way tie for the High Plains League title. But like I said, back-to-back on Monday and Tuesday, and then a chance to hit the road again on Friday at Cimarron. But like I said, a lot of basketball to be played, and now it's one of those deals. You say you're not going to be able to practice much, but it might be the situation where the kids can stay off their feet a little bit and get some rest, because that's a lot of basketball, even though they're off the next 2 days. But, I mean, off Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there's some off days there, but when you go and say 4 games in 8 days, it's like, oh, my God, that's a lot of basketball, and it really is.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a bit.
And the thing about it is, Monday and Tuesday, we get to stay at home.
That's right.
going to be nice to stay at home. And then we go back on the road for the next 2. But
they're not. This is a long trip for for us here. Huh?
This one, yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's one we've made before. We were just here a month ago.
Yeah, true.
I opened the night and think, does it seem like we've been here before? And it has been. Just a month ago we were here. But always a fun place to come. I love this arena.
Yeah, it's nice.
All the basketball that you've been around, what would you call the best arena, high school arena you ever played in?
Oh, man. I don't know, because I like the really small, tight ones that
Okay.
kind of get packed. Man, I don't know. Now you put me on the spot. I can't think of I don't know. Obviously, it also depends on who you're playing. So
Yeah.
rival games are loud and can be a tough place to play. I don't know. Have to think about it.
I look at this place, the roundhouses in the state of Kansas are becoming extinct. This one is here. McPherson still has one.
Yep.
You know, Henry Levitt Arena at Wichita is a
yeah.
roundhouse, but that's on a different level. But I like gyms like this. I like this, but like you said, the tight confines brings the crowd on top of the floor, gets the excitement going. So real quick, D1. What was the best place you ever played, not counting Ames, Iowa?
Ames is pretty good. Hilton Coliseum is well known.
Yes.
Probably the two toughest places, Allen Fieldhouse obviously is an amazing place, and then Stillwater.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah, before they added on, it would get packed in there.
And that's one of those, and I mean, the stands are like this angle, and they are right on top. I've been to one game at Stillwater, and the fans are right on top of it, and it's definitely the excitement there. But that was something I always kind of wanted to ask you. You know, of course, you played on all levels and been successful at all of them, and just I like stuff like that. I like, I like the historical stuff. I like to know. Okay.
So you say the toughest places, right? And maybe that's just because I also know that those are two places that we never won in my 4 years of the Big 8 conference anyway.
But you did win a Big 8 title by not even winning in Allen Fieldhouse, though.
Well, we won the tournament.
Okay.
We won the tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, those two are tough places to play because.
And they still are today, too.
Well, the crowd, but also good teams.
Well, the thing about it is I really didn't ask the question about the toughest place, but maybe just the nicest arena or toughest arena. I mean, there's all sorts of different things. But
I would still say those two probably still were a favorite of mine.
Now, do you go back to Ames much? Do you try to make a trip back?
I try to make it once a year.
Do you?
I wish I could take my family more often, but it's actually harder for me to get tickets since I'm a high school coach.
Oh, okay.
If I was just an alumni, I could get tickets, but
because that becomes
NCAA
gifts
rules.
and all them funny little rules that you have to abide by. So when you pull up at Ames and they roll that red carpet out, and
well, they do still know me there. And when I take a coaching staff up there, they make fun of me when people come and get autographs. Still.
Oh, well, hey, I tell you what though, you've earned every bit of it, and. I did put you a little bit on the spot, but always fun to talk to you. And, sometimes, I mean, it's all about the kids. We need to just step out a little bit and talk about some different stuff. So I appreciate it. Thanks for everything, and have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday.
All right, sounds good.
You bet. Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway. We kind of stepped off track a little bit, but, there's just some stories and things that he can share. And, the thing about it is, with the Lady Broncs, they can pick up off some of that and learn from it as well. Goodland with the opening possession of our second half, the Broncs with the 18-point lead. But just some questions I've always wanted to ask Coach Holloway, the toughest place you play and, things like that. Drive on the baseline, Matt Nemechek with his first basket of the game. Broncs miss on the other end. Hardy with the rebound. Broncs with pressure in the backcourt off the miss. Up the floor. Linton stops on the baseline. Misses over Oldham. Servando tips the ball over Gonzalez. Up the floor to Alan Martinez. The Broncs will set it. Good hustle job by Servando to tip it to himself. Servando looking to drive, stops, 15-footer, got it. Still my favorite play in the world. Servando with 18 points to lead all scorers. Linton hands it off to Nemechek, back to Linton on the wing. Looking to drive, steps in the paint, 8-footer short off the front of the rim. Hardy trying to keep it alive. Alan Martinez with the loose ball. It's a 3-on-3. Bronx will slow it down. Pass near side to Martinez. Spin move off the glass. Oh, in and out, won't go. Pablo with the rebound out front to Servando. 3, got it. Credit Pablo with that three-pointer, keeping that offensive board alive. I like the spin move by Allen, just didn't get it off the glass. To Hardy on the baseline, can't handle it, and it goes back to Lakin. Bronx with their biggest lead at 21 points. I don't know if you could hear what Coach Holloway and I were talking about, but we was just talking about different arenas, and I was asking him just some of the different on the levels that he played. Of course, he was a 4-time state champion at Moundridge, but he just said he liked the tight, noisy high school arenas.
I probably have to agree, except for communicating on the floor, because you never had a voice afterwards, but
yeah,
it's just the atmosphere makes it so much better.
Nemechek from the corner, looking for Hardy on the baseline. Servando tips it away. Allen comes up with the loose ball. I was just talking, I like arenas like this, but I do like the tight, friendly confine arenas too. Oldham from the corner. Out to Pablo. 3, right wing, off the back iron, won't go. And the rebound comes off to Matt Nemechek.
They left him wide open. I thought that was going to be good.
I did too. And Connor Hudson with the steal on the other end, brings it across. And that foul will be on Devontae Hardy. I've got him for 3. I think they're going to have him for his second one. No, it is third. So
I think they just put it up on the board wrong last time because they announced it too. But
okay, yeah, they put it up there wrong there too. But Coach said, of course, the toughest place he ever played was in Allen Fieldhouse. He said he never won there or at Stillwater in 4 years of college basketball.
Yeah, which that's understandable.
But the thing about it is, though, he couldn't win at Allen Fieldhouse, but when he played for Iowa State, the Jayhawks couldn't win in Hilton Coliseum either. So, full timeout called by Goodland. We're going to take a break as well. 4:52 to go in the third. Bronx lead it by 21. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We're in the Max Jones Fieldhouse in Goodland. The Bronx leading the Cowboys with 4:52 to go in the third quarter by the score of 37-16. Goodland basketball. Cole Linton to inbound in front of the Bronx bench. Across the way. Asaph Garcia into the lineup. His first action tonight for the Cowboys. Cole Linton out front. Gives to Chanette on the elbow. Now to Garcia. Loses the handle. And he stepped on the inline. Would have been a travel too, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say because we didn't tip it at all. He just kind of threw it up.
Hudson drives from the right side. Adric into the lineup. I thought he was going to fire from 3.
He should have because he was in motion. I mean, don't hesitate.
Adric with the violation out front. Gives it back to Goodland. Bronx with 5 points to start the quarter. Goodland with 2, so a pretty cold start to the third quarter by both teams. Long pass up the floor. Asaph Garcia with it in the corner. Back out to Gonzalez. Lincoln Kier with it. Jeanette had it knocked away. Is that going to be on Adric? And it is. That's his third foul. Second foul on the Bronx in the second half. Coach Schmidt will leave him in for now. Top of the key, Cole Linton. Over to Gonzalez. The floater won't go. Colder Oldham with the rebound. Works it out to Servando. Adric, corner from the right side. Short off the front of the rim.
So
Rebound.
he is in motion again.
Manny Gonzalez pressured in the backcourt. Hudson on the floor. Oh, can't quite come up with it. Now Gonzalez has it.
No one got possession. Should have still been counting.
Yeah. Ball loose in the paint. And Alan Martinez drawing the charge. Foul against Noah Jeanette is his second. I'm really surprised, though, when Connor was on the floor that Nate didn't call timeout.
Well, he didn't have possession of the ball, and I bet that he saw that.
Yeah. And he might have been calling for it, but they weren't going to give it to him, too. I don't know. But he did have it for a split second, and you see in so many times, split seconds all it takes to get that timeout to keep the basketball. But Bronx do have it back anyway. Eric Munson into the lineup, gives it up to Allen. The drive, the floater in the paint, got the shooter's roll. Allen in double figures with 10.
Oh.
Ooh, I thought Eric had gotten the steal there. Goodland basketball. Devontae Hardy back into the Goodland lineup. Bronx lead it 39 to 16, excuse me. 3:07 to go in the third. Pressure by the Bronx in the backcourt. Asaph Garcia with it. Gives it up to Cole Linton. And Hudson will be called for the foul. Tried to slip underneath Garcia to get the steal. First foul on Connor. Cole Linton inbound on the near sideline. Far corner to Kier. Loose ball out front. Adric with the steal. The drive. Layup. Got it. And he's fouled. That foul will go against Brady Brumbaugh. And the one thing I saw was a Lakin player touch the net as that ball's coming through. Used to be, years ago, if you even touched the net, it was a goaltend.
Yeah,
I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't flash back. Adric missed the free throw.
I believe it's only if you touch rim now, unless you pull the net to cause the rim to shake.
Yeah, if you cause it to move.
He just kind of whiffed at it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, used to if you touched it, it was like no goaltend, wave it off. So I'm glad they didn't have a flashback. Lakin basketball, 2:36 to go in the third quarter. Well on top by 25. Munson, he got away with a walk there. Adric to Servando. Servando between the leg dribble, looking to drive, kicks it out to Adric. Long three out front. Off the rim, won't go. Allen high for the rebound. Works it to Adric. Adric drive left side. Foul. They're going to call it on the shot. I wondered if it'd be on the floor.
I was going to say that was on the floor, but even he thinks it's on the floor.
That foul on Brumbaugh once again.
I was going to say Adric was going to take the ball out.
Come on, Adric, you got to sell it better. Don't act surprised when you're going to the line. Sell it.
I think the rest of the Bronx are lining up to inbound it as well.
Yeah.
First one.
Adric hits the first one. Second one coming up. Second free throw, good by Adric. 2 for 3 from the stripe. He has 4 points. 27-point Bronc lead. 2:12 to go in the third. Near side, Nemechek kicks it in the corner. Brumbaugh thought about the three, but good defense by Connor Hudson.
Yeah.
Gonzalez, left side three, won't go.
Wow. Over
Here
top
with
of
the
everyone.
rebound, gives it up to Hardy, who puts it back up and in.
I think he literally caught that in front of Eric. Somehow.
Yeah. Allen behind the
Wow.
back.
Oh.
That wasn't a travel. That caught him off guard. That was a pretty
Yeah.
good looking move. That looked pretty good. Well, if he called Allen for a travel there, what would he have done with Hunter Davis last year?
Oh,
The way
yeah.
he handled the ball.
Who would have known?
I have never seen a guy, between the leg pass to himself, Foul in the backcourt. That'll be on Adric, and that's his fourth. That is one move that Hunter Davis did that I could never figure out. Was the between the leg dribble to yourself. But he was good at it. Eric Munson back into the Bronc lineup. 1:40 to play. Goodland to inbound on the far sideline. Team fouls even at 4 apiece in this second half. Brumbaugh with it in the backcourt. Deeds up to Hardy. Long cross-court pass. Gonzalez the three near side. Got it. Manny Gonzalez with the three on the near side. That halted a Bronc 11-0 run. Servando, hesitation, spin move. Layup off the front of the rim. Gonzalez with the rebound. Hudson knocks it away. Goodland basketball.
Stay right
Lob
there.
underneath Jeanette.
Right.
Over to Hardy. Backs in on Munson. Blocked by Allen.
I think fouls on Eric.
It's going to be on Munson, yeah. Second foul on Eric. And he had pretty good position. He really did. 2-shot foul. Hardy hits the first one. Second free throw good as well. After missing his first 2 free throws, Devontae Hardy 4 for 4 since. Goodland on a 7-0 run. Under a minute to play. Allen stops from the left side. Out to Drew Patterson. 3 out the front of the rim, won't go. Devontae Hardy with the rebound. Gives it up to Gentry Deeds. Near side to Gonzalez. Now to Jeanette. Asaph with the 3 from the corner. That was Gentry Deeds. He misses, and the Bronx with it. Servando walks it up the floor. They'll hold it for the final 25 seconds. It's a 20-point Bronx lead, 43-23. Now down to 15 seconds. Allen looking to make some space. Munson, left wing, 3 won't go. Jeanette
Oh, wow.
got the rebound. Servando knocked it away.
Point one.
Point one. The big scoreboard in the center of the floor has a 0, but the point one on the sides.
It's all right. I already have it switched to the fourth quarter.
Well, you know what? There's no way possible to get a shot off in point one anyway. So, well, I shouldn't say no way possible. You could get just a quick tip as the ball's in the air, but it'd have to be
no
at the
way
rim.
possible.
It'd have to be it just have to be one of them barely touch the fingers and So after 3 quarters of play, the Bronx lead it by 20. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball. By the way.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
Welcome back to Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube, lakeandsports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball tonight. I want to thank Bianca Ariza on our camera tonight as well.
Okay, I'm missing a point. Who else shot free throws other than Jakey?
In that quarter?
Yeah.
I've got him the only one shooting 2 of them.
That's what I got too.
Actually, I got him shooting 3, but he missed the first one. He 2 for 3. Yeah. Servando with it up front. Pull up 3, bouncing around, gets the shooter's roll.
Yeah, because I'm off 1 somehow.
Are you good now?
No, I had serve for 5, Allen for 2, and
I've got
Jakey
serve for
4.
7 in the quarter. Servando steals it away, tried to hit it off the leg of Kier. It looked Cole Linton, and the rear official got it. He said it was off his side. The near official did not make the call, but the one on the baseline did. So,
you know what?
Good heads-up play. What do you got?
If you have serve for another 2, that still doesn't help me. It puts me over 1 point.
Well, I've got serve for 6 in the third quarter. 6.
Okay, so he had a free throw.
No, I've got a 2,
he had 2.
a 3. No, it'd be 7. A 2, a 3, and a 2.
Huh.
No, a 2 and 2 threes.
Yep.
I've got him for 8 in the quarter. 2, 5.
I don't know.
No, I've got him for 5. He just started this quarter with a 3.
Yes.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Could it be that I'm right and you're wrong this time?
I don't know. Or we're both wrong.
Uh-huh. Near steal out front. Allen with the foul out front. That'll be his 3rd. So you're missing in the second half is what you're missing?
Mm-hmm. In that third quarter.
Okay, third quarter, I've got Allen with 2, and I've got Shaky with 4.
Okay, hold on. What? Serve 5, Allen 2, and Jakey 4.
Yeah?
Yeah, equals 11. They had 32 at half.
Yeah, that's what I have, 11.
Oh, that didn't add up then. So that means it would have been 43 at... Oh, wait, that
43.
does add up.
It does add up.
Oh.
32 and 11 is 43.
Yeah, I guess it's just on me tonight.
Oh. Devontae Hardy hit the first of the 2 free throws. Misses the second one.
All right.
Oldham loses the handle. Hardy with the steal in the paint. Gives it up to Manny Gonzalez. Foul out front. Servando helps Gonzalez back to his feet. Servando with his first foul on the contest. Lincoln Kier ended up back into the lineup, the 6'4 freshman. Kier came in averaging just over 3 points per game. He's got 6 on the evening. Manny Gonzalez at the line for the 1-and-1 as the Bronx over the limit with 8. Gonzalez's first trip to the free throw line, in and out, won't go. Martinez with the rebound. Martinez in double figures with 10. We don't keep rebounds, but he had a double-double in the championship game on Saturday. Hudson, long 3. That is short off the front of the rim. Devontae Hardy with the rebound for the Cowboys.
Oh.
And a steal out front. Servando with it. Pulls up from 3. Off the back iron, won't go. Lincoln Kier with the rebound for the Cowboys. It's a 3-on-1 break. Lob to Hardy on the backside. Oldham with the foul. Give the Bronx credit for getting back on that play. You know what? Coulter's going to get called for the foul, but he didn't give Hardy the easy one. Foul on Oldham is his second foul. Hardy back to the line to shoot. Got the first one to go. Hardy 6 of 8 from the free throw line. He's now in double figures with 10. 20-point Bronc lead. Allen out front. Scoops it to Munson. 3, that's off the front of the rim. Oldham chasing down the long rebound. And a timeout called by Lakin. It's a full timeout. We'll jump out for one as well. 6:06 to go. Bronx lead it by 20. You're watching Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We'll be back.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
.606 remaining in the contest. The Bronx leading 46-26. Lakin basketball. Munson from the right side. Pass near side to Oldham. Now up top to Allen. Allen looking to drive. You're going to say Allen was on the end line, but why don't you call it when he steps on the line, but he fails to make the throw off the back of somebody? So many times I think those end-line plays like that are a guess. It was a good hustle play. Lakin wasn't going to get the ball regardless, but it was a good hustle play. Matt Nemechek with it on the left side. Devontae Hardy flashes top of the key near side to Asaph Garcia. Goodland working the perimeter passing game. Goodland probably thinks no big deal. Lakin probably thinks, hey, we're up by 20, keep passing the basketball. Foul underneath will be on Servando Gonzalez. That's his second. And Hardy back to the line, 4-2. The Bronx with 10 fouls in the second half. From the free throw line is where Devontae Hardy's done most of his damage tonight. And he rattles the first one home. Adric back into the lineup for Lakin. Second chance by Hardy. Good as well. Hardy has hit 8 straight free throws. And I'm going to re-add it. Hardy with 14 points. From the corner, Hudson, 3. Off the front of the rim, won't go.
Travel. There we go.
Traveling on Lincoln Kier. No, that's got to go that way.
Yeah, he means going this way.
Okay.
I hope.
Yeah, it's got to be going that way. Brady Brumbaugh.
Because you can't travel if you don't have the ball.
Yeah, it wasn't a Lakin travel because Lakin didn't have the basketball. There we go. I think he's got it straight in his head now. Servando. Drives.
Goodness.
He's going to be fouled by Lincoln Kier, I believe. No, that'll be on Manny Gonzalez. Servando at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul on Gonzalez is first. What do you got?
Nothing.
Oh. Servando hits the front. Now the backside free throw coming up. Servando a perfect 6 for 6. You notice how I waited till that one fell to say he was perfect from the night?
About time you learn.
Puts the Bronx back up by 20. Gonzalez.
Oh,
Ooh, spin move, got away from the defense. Brumbaugh from the corner, 3, that's short. Oldham with the rebound, gives it up to Allen. He'll bring it up near side. Up to
right
Adric.
idea.
Oh, Adric saved it
Hey,
right
that's
to
all right.
Oldham. Oldham got the defender in the paint, in the air.
It's,
They're going to call I think they're going to
Foul.
call a walk. They're going to get the foul.
yeah.
I thought they were going to call the walk.
No.
Foul was on Lincoln Kier. That's his 3rd. 6th team foul on the Cowboys. I really thought they were going to call him with a walk instead of a foul call there. Adric with the inbounds near side to Servando. Stops on the baseline. That's short. Alan Martinez puts up the loose ball, and he's going to be going to the line to shoot 2. Asaph Garcia with the foul, his first. Allen to the line to shoot a pair. Allen's first trip to the free throw line tonight. You know, the thing is, Adric went to save that ball in and wouldn't have had to because it was going to be off Goodland. Allen hit the free throw.
And he should have known that too, because he was
Right
looking,
there.
He was looking at the guy and saw it be tipped. He could just easily just let that one go. But got a second opportunity out of it, and
Yep.
guess that's all that matters.
And missed the second one. Allen with 11 for the Bronx. Bronx came in averaging 70 points a game, well off that average tonight. But the Bronx are on their way to a win with 4.5 to play. A timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout called by Goodland. We got time for a quick one. We'll be back right after this.
Fred Ripsimo established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
4:20 to play. Bronx lead at 49-28. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lady Bronx and Bronx basketball. Lady Bronx falling in the first game tonight by the score of 61-20. Goodland basketball. Lincoln Kier up the floor to Manny Gonzalez on the left wing, guarded by Servando. Working near side to Brumbaugh, up top now to Chanette. Gentry Deeds, Brumbaugh in the corner, he'll dribble back out. Hudson will be called for the block.
I guess it doesn't matter. They're shooting 2 no matter what, but
Lincoln Kier will go to the line to shoot 2. Connor had pretty good position, honestly.
I think so too.
Might have played it a little bit more than it was, but Kier with the free throw. Second opportunity coming up. Cole Linton back into the lineup for Goodland. This second half's taken forever.
Mm-hmm.
Kier hit both free throws. He's 2 for 2 from the line. He has 8 points. Servando, top of the key, gives it up to Oldham. Oldham drives, steps back, now drives. Gets it out to Allen. That was a good move by
Great
Coulter.
hesitation move there, especially as a post.
Allen drives right side. He's fouled. Gentry Deeds with the foul. That's his second. Allen to the line for 2 more. He was 1 for 2 his last trip to the line. Allen came into tonight a 67% free throw shooter. Hits the first one. Second one up and rolls off the mark as well. We've got a foul. Noah Jeanette with the rebound. I think that foul's going to be on Servando, and that's his third.
Getting a little nitpicky now. Went from only 6 fouls in the first half to 12 now.
That's why this second half's taken so long.
Yeah.
Teams weren't in the bonus in the first half, or weren't as many fouls by far.
They were in the bonus right, or I think they were, or we were right there towards the end, I think.
Yeah.
But other than that.
Jeanette missed a free throw. Second opportunity coming up. Asaph Garcia back to the lineup for Goodland. Jeanette at the line for his second free throw attempt. Jeanette came into the night a 33% free throw shooter. And rattles that one home.
How do we have 52?
I don't know. I've got 50.
I got 52, or 50 as well, as I should say.
Linton quick up the floor, finds Deeds in the far corner. Good pressure with Hudson running with him up the floor. Deeds dribbles near side, hands it off. 3:10 to play. Goodland getting a chance to run their offense, but I'll tell you what, the Bronx, no big deal. Bronx are saying dribble, we got the lead. Foul on Lakin, away from the basketball. That'll go on Connor, his third.
Ooh.
Lincoln Cure with the free throws coming up here.
Just put the whistles in the pocket for the rest of the 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I'd be fine with that. Yeah, I don't know how they got 52 unless Allen's free throw, they might have hit 2 instead of, I don't know.
I think they missed. We ran into that problem when we were up here for the topside tip-off, too. Cure hits both free throws. He's 4 for 4 from the stripe, now in double figures with 10.
Yeah, because I only got Allen for 4 free throws and served with a 3 and 2 of them.
Yeah, that score's got to be 50. 3 from the left side. Eric Munson hits it.
Make it 53. And they just called a 3 and there's only 2 up there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness.
And foul in the far corner as the whistles continue.
Connor.
That foul's on Connor
His
Hudson. Fourth on him, all 4 coming in this half. Yeah, I've got 53. The board's got 54, but they only put 1 point up after the 3. Something like that, I don't know. 2-shot foul. What do we got here?
Foul shot against Connor Hudson. That's his 4th personal. The line shooting 2, Cole Linton.
Linton hit at the line to shoot the pair. Every point for Goodland in this fourth quarter has been from the free throw line.
Yep.
I would think Coach Schmidt wouldn't be, and the coaching staff wouldn't be that happy with putting your opponent to the line that many times. You're going to win this basketball game, but you put your opponent to the line way too often tonight. Linton hit both of them. He's got 4. Adric Munson, another 3. Bouncing around won't go. Servando with the rebound, kicks it outside to Adric. Adric looking to drive, and a foul on the floor. Adric will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Foul is on Asaph Garcia, his second. Elvin Marino into the lineup for Lakin. Brady Brumbaugh in for Goodland, along with Matt Nemechek. Servando Gonzalez done after a game high 26 points.
Wouldn't be a game high.
Game high?
So
Yeah.
that wouldn't be his game high.
Oh no, but a game high tonight. No, his game high was 36 points in that championship game the other night,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's career high. Adrich's second free throw, got it. (55-35), Adrich with 6 points. 4 of 5 from the free throw line, hit his last 4. Nemechek with it, on the left wing to Brumbaugh, up top to Hardy. Now to Linton, underneath, Nemechek. Missed the shot, but a foul called. And here we go back to the line again.
Well, at least the Bronx are making them earn their points.
Foul is on Drew Patterson.
That's 15 fouls.
Nemechek hits a free throw. Ross Ryder into the lineup for Lakin.
What's his number?
12. Oh my goodness, this quarter's crawling with free throws. Nemechek missed. A foul. And that's going to be on Brumbaugh. And that'll send Ross Ryder to the free throw line on the other end. Ross Ryder at the line to shoot 2. Goodland now over the 10 at the 10 foul limit. Free throw off the mark. Second opportunity upcoming. First free throw attempts on the season for Ross. And got the second one. Ross Ryder in the books for the Bronx. Brumbaugh, the drive from the right side, hits it. Adrich left side, hands it off to Munson. Munson fires, it's short. Devontae Hardy with the rebound. Three from the left side, Brumbaugh hit it. Down to a 15-point lead and a traveling violation out front. Substitution for Goodland. Lincoln Kier into the lineup. Zach Thorson also in for the Cowboys. In for Lakin, Tyler Holloway and Vincent Bocanegra. And a full timeout called by Goodland with 1:39 to go.
I got one more if you want me to play it.
Let's do it. We'll be back after this.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
.139 to play. Bronx well on their way to their 10th win. They'll improve to 10-2. Goodland will fall to 4-10 if we can ever get this one over with. So many whistles in this fourth quarter. .13 scored by Goodland in this quarter have all come by way of the free throw line. 7 points by the Bronx in this quarter have come by free throws. Near side, Cure. From the corner. Thorson missed the three. Drew Patterson with the rebound. He's fouled. You said the Bronx had 15 fouls. Goodland's pushing that now.
11.
Foul is on Lincoln Cure, his fourth. Drew Patterson at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Drew 1 for 2 on the season. 1:16 to play. Drew hits it. Second free throw. Lee Patterson perfect from the stripe. 2 for 2. He has 2 points. Drive from the left side, high off the glass. And I don't even know who it is. Number 14, I don't have it. Braden Bergsma in a traveling violation on Lakin. .47 seconds to go. Bronx up by 16.
Just let it go.
Drive, bucket, and a foul. Zach Thorson with the bucket.
Oh, gosh.
Foul is on Ross Ryder. His first. Zach Thorson, a chance at the end one.
Team 16th.
Missed the free throw.
Hold it.
Patterson hands it off to Bocanegra. He drives, a floater in the paint.
Nice.
Got the shot to fall. Vinny with the shot. Puts the Bronx to 60. They're going to win it with 15 seconds to go. They lead by 15. From the right side. And that'll do it. Game finally over. That fourth quarter took forever and a day, but the Bronx will win it by the score of 60-47, and thus improve their record to 10-2 on the year as the Cowboys fall to 4-10. Well, let's take a timeout, add up some totals. We will talk to Coach Nate Schmidt, but we're going to make it quick. They've got a longer trip than we do, but we'll make it quick. But once again, the Bronx win it by the score of 60-47. We'll be back right after this.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Oh, this stupid thing.
When it's time to do that welding, don't do it yourself and make a mess out of it. Call Hendricks Professional Welding Service in Lakin. On the farm, on the ranch, or at your place, or at Hendricks Welding 3 miles west of Lakin. Welding done right the professional way. Call Brad Hendricks at Hendricks Welding at 355-6734. That's Hendricks Welding. Don't do it yourself and make a mess. Just call old Brad.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Once again, the Bronx win it by the score of 60-47. Really, the score a lot closer than it really should have been. But Bronx with the big win tonight. And they improved to 10-2 on the year. Here are the totals. First for Goodland, Devontae Hardy leading the way with 14 points. Lincoln Kier followed in double figures with 10. Matt Nemechek with 3. Manny Gonzalez with 3. Noah Chanette with 3. Cole Linton with 4. Brady Brumbaugh with 5 there late. Zach Thorson with 2. And Caleb Bonner with 2 points there at the end. A good night for Goodland at the free throw line. They were 2 of 4 in the first half, 14 of 18 in the second half, finishing 16 of 22. Lakin put them way too many times at the free throw line in the second half. It's a good thing they had the big lead, and it really didn't come into play much. But we'll look at the Lakin totals. Here's Jared.
Okay, I'm just reading them straight down the list.
That'll
Didn't
work.
put them in any order. Servano Gonzalez tonight leading the way with 26. Alan Martinez with 12. Connor Hudson with a 3, Coulter Oldham with 5, Jakey with 6, Eric with 3, Drew with 2, Ross Ryder with 1, and Vincent with 2. And then from the line tonight in the second half, 11 of 15 with an altogether 18 of 23 free throws.
You know what? We matched up pretty good tonight, as much as we kind of struggled there early, Jared.
Yeah.
But we came back and pulled through down the stretch. And scoreboard still had 61 up there, but I think it was 60. And I was going to add up my totals here real quick. 26, 12, 38, 41, 46, 52, 55, 6. 50, I add up to 59. I know I missed added. I'm adding up 59, but we matched. You got 60 or 59? Scoreboard had 61.
I got 60.
You have 60, but I had the same points as you.
Maybe you just can't add. That's how I was earlier.
17, 18, 21, 33.
There you go.
Well, I still have the same thing.
You just can't add.
26, 12 is 38.
Yep.
41, 46, 52, 55, 56, and 3.
55, 56. What are you talking about? 55, 57, 58, 59, 60.
I don't know.
All right.
We're not leaving till I get it right.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Let's get this interview on the way.
Okay. Oh, the argument will resume on our way over to Burlington when we leave here. But Jared, for some reason, I match his points, but I don't match the total. So, this is crazy.
Did you get all the fouls?
We got a lot of fouls, and I'll tell you what, Jared should have kept it in red over there because it would look like somebody was bleeding.
Well, there wouldn't be any room on the paper.
I'll tell you what, there was a lot of fouls called, and honest to goodness, I guess if it's there, you got to call it. But good thing the Lakin Bronx had a comfortable lead because really, I mean, from my standpoint, and I know you'll look back on it, way too many opportunities to put your opponent to the free throw line.
Yeah, we're up 43-16 at one point, complete control of the game, and it just seemed like every possession after that was a foul on the defensive end, and I agree. Some of them were, but I just felt like there was no flow, there was no rhythm, for either team in the fourth quarter. It was a foul fest, and like I said, 43 to 16 at one point, and then 60 to 47, and the majority of those had to come on free throws or layups, right there at the end of the game.
Exactly, and the Bronx, though, shooting free throws tonight, a respectable 18 of 23. So when the Bronx got to the line, they made good on their attempts. But I thought the second quarter had great flow. The Bronx went into halftime, really looking good after the third quarter. 43 points, and it kind of slowed down from there. But really, for about, I guess we'll give the Bronx 2.5 quarters tonight. I thought the offense and I thought the Bronx played really well.
Yeah, I thought defensively we were really good for 3 quarters. I mean, like I said, we held them to, I don't know what they had at the end of the third, but, to have them at 14 points, have 23 going. Like, our goal is to keep them under 40, and, with the exception of the fourth quarter, we could have done that. But defensively, like I said, I thought we were really good until the fourth. Offensively, and they had a lot to do with that. They kept us. We only had 22 paint touches at halftime. Usually we were 30 to 35, 40 when we're really, really good. And that's why we were 5 of 20 from 3 at half too, is because, we weren't shooting good threes. We were just shooting available threes without touching the paint. And they did a good job of preventing us from getting to the paint. But, that's where, if you've invested in your game and you've invested in the weight room, you can make a move and be strong and get into the lane and create a play, for your teammate rather than just settling and taking the first available shot.
And when you said settled there, it just seemed like that's what it seemed like. Lakin settled and didn't really necessarily have to take it 3, but it was at times it felt like that was the first look they had. They took it right off the bat.
Yeah, and that's not what we want to do. We don't want to take the first available shot. We want to take a great shot, and that's pretty much passing up an available shot, passing up a good shot for a great shot, and that usually starts with a paint touch because somebody is being aggressive. We've had some really, really good three-point shooters. We've had some really good three-point shooting teams, and it's because they take good threes. And, how many times, do you go set the gun up on the wing and have it shoot it from you from the wing? It's underneath the goal. Every shooting drill we do, we're rebounding it in the lane and we're kicking it out, or we're driving and kicking it out. We're never have it at the top of the key, pass it to the wing and shoot it. Because those aren't good. In our belief, that's not a good three-point shot unless you're just a tremendous shooter.
Yeah.
You want the inside-out ones because they're coming inside, out to you. It's right to you. Everything's right there, and those are the shots we want to shoot. And when we shoot those, good things happen.
Servando led the way tonight with another 26 points, a little over his average of 24, and it's going to get close.
Yeah.
I think the point watch is on for Servando now if he keeps putting up these 20 spots. But, just another good night by Servando. I think at times I didn't think he shot the ball that well tonight, but you can't complain with 26 points.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They're all over him, trying to stop him. That's got to be their game plan. And, so he did a good job for us tonight. He was aggressive. He handled the ball. And, I thought he was much better defensively, too. Sometimes he gets worn out because we never take him out of the game. But
he doesn't want to come out either.
No, he doesn't. But he's a heck of a player. He's having quite the career and an unbelievable season. And, we're sure going to miss him when he's gone.
Well, we're going to enjoy him. We're not going to even talk about that. We're going to enjoy it for a little while yet. I'll tell you what, there was one spot in the ball game. It was when Eric Munson came into the ball game, and that was in the first half. You played him for only about a minute and a half, but he made 2 huge plays in that first half. He got a rebound on one side. He got an offense. What was it? And he got an offensive tip or something like that. He got the steal or the rebound down here, but he did something on the offensive side to give Lakin a second basket opportunity. But I thought really in that second quarter is where the Bronx looked the best. But I thought Eric in that minute and a half really was key in that run. And I wish I could remember the 2 plays better.
Yeah, absolutely. I think him and Adric were really good for us. Adric especially in the second half, but. Eric's been good for us, and here's the deal: like those 2 guys, and I'll include Coulter in that too, as a freshman, but they put a lot of pressure on themselves to play well, and they feel like they have an obligation to play well to help the team, and usually when they're down and stuff, what's going on, man? It's like, I didn't do enough to help the team. Well,
yeah,
gosh, man, like they just don't understand it yet, and it's nothing against them, it's really, really hard sometimes to play high school basketball, especially when you're playing against guys that are 3 and 4 years older than you, and the physicality and the pace, is just a lot. But you look at guys like Connor and Serv and Allen; they all played as freshmen, and look at the success they're having. So we're trying to do the same thing with these guys. And the nice thing is they're used to scoring the ball a lot, on their teams. Now they're learning to do all the other aspects of the game. Like you didn't say, oh man, in that second quarter when Eric hit those 2 shots. No, it was he got an offensive rebound, he took a charge, or he got they're learning to do those things, and then their offensive game will come as they continue to get older.
Yeah. Well, one good thing tonight, it's a big road win. And we talked about it earlier, 4 games in 8 days. There's still some time off, getting 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday. I'm sure there's going to be a practice Sunday because of game Monday, but don't practice them during the Chiefs game. Let them watch a good football game, okay? So don't do that. But still, 4 games in 8 days, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like I said, this was a long road trip. We've been off for a little bit, and there were some things that were thrown in, and we didn't get to shoot at half, and that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing, like, it's fine. Like, on Tuesday we're not going to get to shoot at half because we've got some things going on. So, I'm not knocking that or anything, and just, our routine was a little off. It's our longest road trip, and but the nice thing is we got to rest some guys, and didn't have to play them the whole game, and so that's good because we're going to get a couple days off, and then it's 2 back-to-back league games, home games for us. That'll be big games that we got to get, and then you go on the road to Cimarron on Friday. So these are three big ones. We just got to take them one game at a time, and see if we can make the best of them.
Well, the Bronx win their 10th game of the season, 10-2. And like I told Coach Holloway, I'm ready to get back home on Monday. Let's get a couple in a row before we hit the road again. But it's going to be fun to be back at home and don't have to have a long trip afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe we could get that assistant AD to get everything set up and ready to go for the games and stuff, and we can relax and just play some basketball. So
yeah, there you go.
He's got a big day on Wednesday. So
yes, he does.
We're Monday, Tuesday, and then the big middle school tournament on Wednesday. And
the bad thing about it, they're talking snow Tuesday night into Wednesday.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I bet he's not liking that idea.
I'll let him call him, and he can handle it all.
Yeah,
so
exactly. No, you know what? You're going to be right in the middle of it.
No, I know I will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Coach, hey, congratulations on the big win tonight, and you guys have a safe trip home.
Yep.
And you need the chip? I think you had the iPad going tonight.
I think we had the iPad, and I do have your other chip, but just of course I left it in my Mac. So
we had that one.
I'll get it to you.
That'll work. If you need it, we have it. If you do need it,
sounds good.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yep. Thanks.
Take care. Have a good weekend.
Yeah. Have a good weekend.
Cheer for the Chiefs.
No comment.
Hey, the one time Coach Schmidt is speechless. That's going to wrap it up here from the Max Jones Fieldhouse. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Bronx and Lady Bronx basketball. The Lady Bronx losing 61-20. The Bronx bounced back in the second game, and they win at 60-47. That's going to wrap it up. I want to thank all the sponsors. They do a great job to make what we do easy. And those of you who still might be with us, thank them because we couldn't do it without them. So until then, everybody have a great weekend. We'll be back on the air Monday when the Bulldogs of Syracuse come to town for High Plains League basketball action. Until then, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.